T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to flight school. I'm waiting for my brother to pop on the line. There he is.
Good morning.
What's up, Mark? How are you?
Doing fantastic, man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Happy Saturday to you.
Happy Saturday. And this is Mr. Terrence Gray. We call him T. Gray, your VP of Operations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And everybody, this right here is Mark Kithcart, your VP of Marketing. He makes us look good every day. Yes.
All right.
So excited.
Man. Hey, you know what?
What's that?
Welcome to flight school.
Welcome to flight school, everybody.
We may have some new people.
That's right.
So let's tell them what they're in store for today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So everybody listen, flight school is super special. It's the place to be every single Saturday. We can't make this even more. We can't possibly make it more important for you guys to be on flight school. This is where you get tied in and you stay connected to the company. You're going to know what's going on. You're going to get all the updates, and you're going to get a powerful training from one of our top leaders every single week.
Awesome. And you know what? There's always something new. There's always something new that we're doing on flight school. And today is no exception.
That's
So
right.
we got some new stuff, new announcements, new boom gear, all of that good stuff.
That's right. That's right. And so one of the best things that you can do for the people on your team, if you really, really care about them, is you want to make sure that they get on flight school every single week, especially the newest people on your team. If you got people joining your squad and you're not making it important for them to be on flight school each week, you are doing them a disservice. So let's make sure we get the whole family on. Hey, speaking of getting the whole family on, today's special, right?
Yes.
Yes, today is special. So, folks, you want to tag everybody?
Oh, there we go. I
Yeah.
didn't put you. I didn't know.
Today's super special. You know,
Yeah.
Today is Project 4000 for flight school. And so we want to make sure we tag everybody. Let's get everybody on flight school. Tag your whole team. Call them up, message them, WhatsApp them, whatever it is, Skype them, whatever you got to do. Get on flight school now. Get on flight school now. Get on flight school now. That's what you want to be doing. And let's get your team on. Mark is sending a message to his whole team right now. Did you get your message that you just sent yourself?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Well, no, hold on a second. Hold on. We've got Kitsia and Yasmina.
They're already on. They're on. They were the first ones on.
They were the first ones on. So you know what? Let's get rocking and rolling, man, because there's a lot to cover this morning.
Yes, sir.
All right. You ready to rock, brother?
I'm ready to do this. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Cancun. Say it again. Cancun.
Say it one more time.
Cancun.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Can't
my
wait.
gosh. So listen, if you are not signed up for Cancun, we do have space. I did check.
You do.
I keep saying it's almost sold out, and it is, but December 2nd through the 6th, there are some spots still left, and you do not want to miss this. You can't miss this.
You can't miss it. Let me ask you guys a question. Who, after all, 2020 has been, let's call it an interesting year. An interesting, not necessarily in the best ways at sometimes, right? But is there anybody else out there besides me who needs a getaway?
Me.
Who needs to have some fun with friends?
Me.
You gotta come with us because we're going to have such an amazing time. And you know what? We're also going to get some serious training from Holton Bugs, our CEO, Edwin Haynes, our Global Master Ambassador, all of our Blue Diamonds, our top performers. And you know what? It's not going to be too much. We're going to have just a little bit of training, and then we're going to have a lot of fun. So I'll tell you what, guys, you got to be in Cancun with us.
Mm-hmm. So the other thing too is it's all inclusive. So you pay one price. Leave the wallet at home. Everything is taken care of. What does that mean? It means you can go overboard and do excess.
That's right. Travell Smith says she's ready for a getaway. I'm with you. I'm with you. Angel Trin says she can't wait. We're so ready to go for Go Diamond. So listen, guys, Go Diamond is going to be a major event. We really, really, really want you to be there with us so we can have a blast.
Go to GoDiamondCancun.com. GoDiamondCancun.com and sign up now.
Do it.
Right now.
Right now.
There you go. All right. Okay. The BÜM Foundation. The BÜM Foundation. So they hit 2,500 followers on their Facebook platform. And again, why is it a big deal? It is because every follower is an ambassador of goodwill. So you guys are touching lives, and it's really making a difference.
Yeah.
There's going to be some new material coming out, and I just saw here recently that there was a big check that was being donated, and you'll learn more about that here soon. But your efforts are supporting the BÜM Foundation. And the BÜM Foundation, so for those that don't know, for the new folks, it's a 501(c) started by Ibüümerang. It's completely separate from Ibüümerang though. And it's all based on the premise of giving back without expecting anything in return. And this is one of our core philosophies at Ibüümerang. And who better than to give to than children who cannot? Obviously, they don't have the means to give back. So we are donating servings of nutrition to children in need around the world. So, and we'll tell you, we'll give you more information about how you can get involved with the BÜM Foundation. Okay, so here's a call to action for you guys. Go to the foundations, the BÜM Foundation's Ibüümerang or Facebook feed at BÜM Foundation. Choose your favorite foundation post, forward the post to 3 people that are not in Ibüümerang, and encourage your members to follow and stay up to date with BÜM Foundation content, okay? If you guys can do that, it's going to be for a great cause, and it is for the children. Good?
That's wonderful. You did such a fantastic job with that. And you know what? We love the BÜM Foundation, and so does our Ibüümerang family. I'm looking at this in the chat, Mark, and people are like, love the BÜM Foundation, and we just appreciate you guys doing what you do to build your business and support. Let's talk about those stars, right? So one of the ways that you guys have been doing it is the stars.
Yep, top 5 star donors for this week. Now we've got a weekly, and then we keep a running tally of those who are cumulative. So this past week, Judy Reyes gave 8,675 stars. We've got Sharon Anthony, we've got Shulanda, we've got Latoya, and we got Imoni. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know what? You know what? Here's something I'm noticing right now. It's all ladies. Guys, where are the guys? Where are the guys?
You know what? I didn't notice that at first, but you're right about that.
What?
Guys, where you at?
Yeah,
Gentlemen, where is your giving spirit?
All right. And so the top 5 donors for this month. So listen to this though. Hold on a second. Time out.
Okay.
We've raised an equivalent of 37,237 servings through the Facebook stars only. So the top 5 star donors this month are Latoya Landry, Judy Reyes, Adrienne Palin Jones, Sharon Anthony, and Jackie Pippins, Diamond Jackie.
Wow. Wow. That's so fantastic. Now, did we tell everybody where and when they can give stars?
We have not yet. So you can do that.
Okay, guys. So you can give stars during any Ibüümerang Facebook Live. You got to be on Facebook Live to give the stars. We've had people on Zoom say, how can I give stars? Get on Facebook Live, okay? Get on Facebook Live, because that's where the stars feature's built in. And not just on Flight School, but on any Ibüümerang Facebook Live, the presentations, the BÜM TV events, you can give stars, and these stars will help raise servings of nutrition for these children. And you guys are doing so good at it.
Cool, cool. All right, don't forget, get on social with them. Get social with the BÜM Foundation on Instagram and Facebook at BÜM Foundation.
Yep. Hey, you know, it's really cool. We got our team members making announcements too. Dr. Latrice just said in the Zoom chat, you can give and purchase to the BÜM Foundation when you go on iBoom Hub too. So yes, absolutely, Dr. Latrice, you are so right.
That's right. Cool, cool. Okay. T. Gray, you've got on the full setup this morning. I'm going to go ahead and go full screen. Yes. That right there, that gentleman.
I still got my sticker. There you go. So, guys, everything is backwards when you're on the screen. So like I'm trying to go to the sticker and I'm turning my head the wrong way.
Yeah. So you can get your whole World Series gear, BÜM gear setup at boomgear.com.
That's right.
Boomgear.com. But wait.
Where's that?
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
So hold on a second. So we have something called the bling collection for the ladies.
Woo! That is hot.
Now, hold on, I gotta turn off my background.
Yeah, you gotta turn off your thing.
Turn off my background. Hold on, right there, right there. All right, see that? Oh, that's beautiful. It's all bedazzled with
yes,
with these crystals, these glittery things, and then we've got this one, right? Ibüümerang.
Ooh, that is so nice.
They can go to boomgear.com and, oh, look, Dr. Latrice says, I got that one. Sharon Carter says, I love bling. Yes, most women love bling. Ryan Johnson says, dope shirts. Carolyn Wallace says, I got that one. Bridget says, yes, I do. Okay, guys like a little bling too, Tim. You're right. So there was a limited edition guys bling shirt. It's black and it had black crystals on it. So, and if you didn't get it, it was part of just a limited order of shirts. And that's what this is. By the time we probably finish up flight school today, these are going to be gone. So ladies, yeah, there we go. So those are limited. We don't have many of those. So if you want one of those, ladies, then get in there and order your shirts right now.
Hey, bro, how much I hate to embarrass you on flight school, but I'm getting personal messages about how you are rocking that yellow PRIB shirt today. Yeah, you busting out, bro.
This is
you're killing it. You're killing it. You're killing the game today. You got it. You got fans.
This is in the BÜM Gear store too.
Everybody who thinks Mark looks hot in the yellow vibe shirt, let's put that in the chat.
Okay, that's getting hot in here. Woo!
All right. You're turning red, bro.
On purpose. All right,
man. Ready to go. Inspiration.
All right,
Hashtag inspiration.
Yeah.
You got somebody just said, hey, Mark, in the chat.
All right. Let's get back on track. Okay. Ico Bundles are back. You guys were asking for these, and the Ico Bundles are here. So go ahead, go to the BÜM Gear store, and I do believe that these are in the BÜM Gear store. So go ahead and get them. Now, the cost, $59.99. We were talking about $99.99. We were talking about $79.99. And then we went to Mr. Bugs and he said $59.99. So these are awesome. This is an awesome price for this pack.
Here you go.
So here, and let me show you some of these. Hold on. So here's what you get in the pack, in the bundle. You get these huge brochures, these customer brochures, 10 customer brochures, 10 business customer brochures. You got an 8x12, two-sided flyer that's 25 of those. You've got a 5x5 two-sided flyer. You got 25 of those. You got a trifold brochure, which is 25, and then you get 100 business cards. And so let me show you some of this stuff, some of this gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So I got to turn my camera off again. Hold on a second here. Here we go. Oop. All right.
And, and I want to just let everybody know they are there. They're in the business tools collection. I just got a message from our VP of Boom Gear, Tunde Brinson. They are there.
Nice.
The business tools collection.
Look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then it tells them how to do it. 1, 2, 3. It's simple. And it gives some examples of pricing. And then on the back, it's got the QR code and a place for you to put your code for them. Okay? So we've got that one. We got this big, now for business. So the travel one, if you were going to go to a business and say, hey guys, I've got I go for less, and you guys can go for less, and the folks down at that corporate office, they'd be like, well, this is just for like fun travel. No. We've got one for business travel too. So we've done that as well. See? And again, on the back. So bottom line is you've got these great brochures and tools that you have at your disposal. Trifold here. There you go. And then the business card. So you're just going downtown, just pop a few of these in your pocket, and then on the back, you'll be able to put the code, and it tells them exactly what to do. So good stuff. Get that packed. All right. We good?
All right. Yes, those are beautiful.
Cool. All right, and then with every order, you get a mask. So again, I think, we're heading into a time where, masks are going to be more important than ever. Well, go ahead, order something at the Boom Gear store, and you're going to be able to get a mask at no cost. Additional masks are available. You don't pay for the mask, you just pay for the shipping. Shipping's typically $10, but it'll just be $5 for shipping the mask.
That's right.
All right.
Get your mask.
Yes.
Mask on.
All right. Cool. Hey, iBoom grad.
Hey, let's talk about iBoom grad. So excited. So Mark, check this out. We have been getting an incredible response to this iBoom grad promotion. And it's, first of all, again, shout out to Mr. Holton Buggs for his huge heart for wanting to make sure that the 2020 class of graduating high school seniors has a special opportunity this year. Something to make this year memorable, not just remembering that they didn't get maybe their graduation or their prom, but they can also remember it as the year they got started in business, that Ibüümerang gave them a graduation present, a safe environment to become an entrepreneur. They get their first class pack at no charge. They get 3 months of no monthly subscription. So they don't start paying a monthly subscription until October. They get the digital success training vault. They get that included as well. They don't have to start paying for that until September, which is when everybody else starts paying for it. And now they have access to coaching from people like Holton Buggs, Edwin Haynes, Johnny Wimbrey, Cesar Munoz, Jose Luis Rivas, Peter Hirsch, all these Blue Diamonds, etc. And so this is an incredible gift. Our operations team has gotten almost all graduates in, okay? The only ones who are not in, maybe they didn't give us their sponsor, they didn't give us the right information, and so we've been reaching out to them. But if you have a grad who is not set up, please email support@iboomerang.com right away, and we will look into that and we'll get it fixed and we'll get them set up. Because remember, June 30th is the last day. Let's really reach out to these graduates. Let's make sure that they can have the opportunity to embrace this. Now, here's another thing. We've been reaching out to the grads because we asked them to send in a video, and these videos are awesome. And we want to put a collage together and we want to show them to you. But since many of them are under 18, we need a release. We need them to sign a video release. So if you have a grad, we might have been trying to reach out to them and they haven't replied back to us. So encourage them to reply back to us or send us an email that says that they're allowing us to use their video. Do we need a release from them or their parents, Mark?
Their parents.
So their parents, we need it from their parents or their legal guardian allowing us to use their video in our promotion so that we can put together this video collage that we wanted to share with you today, and hopefully we'll be able to share with you guys next week. Now, one more super cool thing. There is a $5,000 scholarship available. The top performing graduate between July and September is going to get a $5,000 scholarship, okay? They can use that for college if they want. They can use it to further their business. They can use it for whatever they want, but that's where your coaching and mentorship comes in. Don't just bring these grads in and not help them. Bring them in, plug them in, help them build their business, help them succeed, and let's turn this into an incredible success story, and maybe they'll even get the $5,000 scholarship too. So where do you go? iboomgrad.com is where it all goes down. It's a beautiful page. It explains everything so that these grads can go ahead and get started. Hey, Mark, thanks to you and your team for making this beautiful. And thank you, Ibüümerang family, for helping spread this blessing that Holton Buggs dreamed of. And we remember the day he dreamed of it, and I'm glad to see it coming to reality.
Okay, cool. Hey, just an update. So people were not able to get the, people are getting in there and ordering their bundles, the Ico bundle, and you weren't able to order, but Mr. Tunde says, try your order again. Try your order again. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they started ordering immediately. Yeah. So, so just go in and try to do your order again. Yep. Cool.
Awesome. And Mr. Tunde also says that the mask it's not just if you buy BÜM gear, if you buy the bundles, the mask offer is associated with that as well.
Yeah, I think it's any BÜM gear order. Any
BÜM gear order, yeah.
You get a mask.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Nice. You ready to get into the World Series, sir?
Let's do the World Series. Let's do it.
Yep. Okay, so Deanna just said she got her bundle pack. All right.
All right.
Now, that's so good. It's working now. So if you didn't get it, then go back in. Then go back in and try to get it.
Try again. If at first you don't succeed.
All right. Cool. So the World Series has been incredible. And people are knocking it literally out of the park. So the week 3 regular season standings are on iBoom Hub right now. So the World Series top 50 is on the iBoom Hub site. So you go to iBoom Hub, you go to promotions, and then you go to, there's several different tabs for the World Series, and you can check out all kinds of good stuff in the World Series on iBoom Hub. So here's what we've got. And this is going to be short and sweet. So June is the season, July is the playoffs, and August is the World Series, the championship, and that's going to run through August 16th. Now, how do they track it, T. Greg?
We do it. We track it for you. You don't have to track it. We track it for you every time you score points. It's going to be in your back office. And we track both teams for you. We track your team, the team that you own, the team that you're on as a player. It's all right there. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to overthink it. It's all right there for you.
Yes, sir. All right. And who is in the top 5 right now? So you can check out not only the top 50, you can check out the top 100, but who's in the top 5? And you know what?
I love it.
Dude, so listen, Nasser Yarimi with 27 runs and 28 hits. Sandy Harris, 25 runs, And this morning I checked again, it's 23 hits now. Gulid Hassan, 19 and 21. Drew Berman, he won one of the contests.
That's right.
At Accelerate.
He sure did.
19 and 19, and then Rain Marie Silva from France, 19 and 14. So,
and I got to tell you this, Mark. I talked to Rain's upline diamond, and he said that she's on fire, and you know she doesn't really understand baseball at all. She's in France, but all she's doing right now is she's focused on going Ruby. So that's what all she's doing. She's building her business. She's going Ruby, and the points are accumulating because she's doing all the right stuff.
Right, and I would venture to guess that Nasser Yarini from the UK, he doesn't know anything about baseball. How about Sandy Thomas Harris?
He told us himself he knows absolutely zero about baseball. He's just doing what he's been doing with a little more energy since we got prizes and stuff. So he's building his business. That's it.
Yeah. So what do you need to know about baseball?
Nada, nothing, zilch, zero. You don't even have to like baseball.
And
it's just meant to be fun.
Hey, all right, cool. So check out also, there's a new Hall of Fame, and that's always the top 5 for the week. And I've got a video to show. Hold on a second.
Oh, yeah, love videos, bro.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this. Hold on. Filibuster.
Okay, so let's see. April is saying, whoop, whoop. Congrats to Sandy Harris for making Australia and New Zealand proud. Yes, because you know what? That's a football country, soccer and rugby. But you know what? They're rocking the baseball challenge with the World Series. You got the video teed up and ready to go?
I do.
Let's do it.
Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series. Run out the run. Yeah, the MVP, you know I ain't won. Black diamonds, yeah, they shine like the sun. Grand slam on the edge just because I was tired of balling on the budget, so I had to turn nothing to something. Seen the millions in my dreams and they coming. Only on runs, I don't do money. Take me out to the ball game. Write my name in the Hall of Fame. You know I work like every day, making money in every way. Money, I don't believe in the off season. Think you beating me? Well, keep dreaming. Sapphires, yeah, they keep gleaming. It takes 2, so I keep beating. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series. Right now, yeah, take me to the ball game. World Series in the Hall of Fame. Got a bat in my right hand, swinging on my dreams to infinity. Hating on me cause I elevate. Came from the bottom, no resume. Today going better than yesterday. I got the juice, no lemonade. Made $1 million in 7 days. Bought a crib, yeah, I upgraded. I'm going big cause I'm underrated. Knew I would win, had to be patient. Overdrive, yeah, I'm speed racing. Laid back like it's vacation. Doing good, but they stay hating. Yeah. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World Series, World Series, World Series, World Series.
Fire!
Absolute fire. Absolutely incredible. You know, I'm looking at that and a few things stood up for me. Number one, I see Michael Jackson trying to work his way up the charts.
Yes.
I love it. Diamonds just clawing their way up there. We need to get in the top 5 somehow.
David Hunt.
Huh?
David Hunt.
David Hunt, yep.
Yeah.
Coming up there.
And who's number 10?
You know, they caught it in the chat too. They said our GMA is still setting the example at number 10 on the charts.
That's right. Cool. Yeah. So let's, hold on. We claim host and the hostess with the mostest. Okay. So
all right.
Let's go through them.
NASA, sponsor monster, Yarimi. We're going to call him that from now on, Sponsor Monster forever, right? And he's out there in the United Kingdom, Great Britain, rocking it at first place.
What's he know about baseball?
Nada. It's so funny. We took him to the basketball game. He didn't even watch. You know, he's so smart. He won Sponsor Monster Challenge. We took him to the basketball game to see the Houston Rockets, and he spent the entire time getting coaching from Holton Bugs.
Yeah.
Smart guy.
Guled Hassan from Great Britain as well. He's a senior director. Do you have to be a sapphire? Do you have to be a ruby? Do you have to be a diamond to win in the World Series? Absolutely not. Senior directors up on the board, Guled Hassan.
Hey, you know what? You don't have to be those things. You just got to want to be.
That's it. That was well said.
Thank you.
Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, Drew Berman. Yes, executive director. Hey, that's 2 weeks in a row here. So way to go, Drew. Great job.
Yeah. Cool. And we got Ayana Shallow, again, from the UK, Great Britain.
Wow.
And she
We got
executive
3 out of
director.
5.
Right? Hey.
I think the Queen would love that, to see that, 3 from Great Britain are dominating a contest about American baseball, built around American baseball. So way to go, you guys. We got Amapalasi Ahokava, Ruby ambassador. Is he 4th place or 5th place? I've lost track.
5th.
He's 5th place.
This week.
This week he's 5th place, and he's got an amazing story. When are we going to tell that story, Mark?
We'll have that. It'll come out soon. Yeah.
This story is going to break you down to your brake pads, folks. So I just want to challenge you guys. Whatever your excuses are, when you hear this story, your excuses are going to be out the window. So way to go, Amapalasi from New Zealand.
All right. So that's the other thing. I mean, I don't think Ami knows anything about baseball either, but he's still rocking and rolling.
Absolutely.
Okay, what do you win? What do you get? All right, so 1 run, you're gonna get a branded baseball. 4 runs, you're gonna get a branded bat. Okay, one time only, okay? Then the weekly bonuses are your top 50 get 100 boomerangs and your name on the BÜM Foundation donation, okay? So we're gonna be donating large amounts to the BÜM Foundation, and whenever one of those goes out to the BÜM Foundation, your name is gonna be on that donation. Top 25, they get a $25 BÜM gear credit, okay? Top 25, a $25 BÜM gear credit, and then the top 5, and this is the Hall of Fame bonus. The Hall of Fame bonus is $100. Pay attention here in just a moment, because we're doing something with that bonus.
Yes, yes.
All right.
All right, so there's some monthly bonuses too, everybody. Every 4 runs is a $50 bonus to the owner. Pay attention, something's about to happen. And then the number 1 monthly producer, this used to be $1,000, but our CEO doubled it, so now it's $2,000. We're gonna take a look at June. Whoever comes out on top for June is gonna get an extra $2,000. Now these bonuses are paid out on the 20th of the following month.
So Nasser's in the lead. But Sandy is right on his tail, man. He's right there with Nasser. So who's gonna win? We've got what, 4 more days? 4 days?
These guys are neck and neck. It's a battle.
And somebody may come out of the blue and just
Sandy jumped out early, and then here came NASA. And hey, before we go to that next slide, just a quick shout out to the folks on the translation line, because we're about to drop a bomb, and we just want to say good morning. And we're so excited that we have the Spanish team on the Spanish line listening. Shout out to you guys, and also a shout out to the French team on the French line listening as well. And we just want to let everybody know that we have these translation lines for people who speak Spanish and people who speak French.
Okay, cool. All right, here it is. So we talked about some new bonuses that are going to be happening. And so we sat down and we talked about these bonuses this week. And, and there's going to be some new bonuses coming up soon too. But listen, here's what's happening in the final 4 days of June.
This is big.
Final 4 days. So it was every 4 runs, you get a $50 bonus. Okay. Every 4 runs, you get a $50 bonus. We're quadrupling that. Now, it's going to be $200 for every 4 runs for the final 4 days of June. For the final 4 days of June. So
that's
this
big.
Is incredible.
Hey, everybody, that means turn up the heat. We're going to take a look at everybody who gets 4 runs or more in the last 4 days of the month. And instead of paying $50 to that team owner, we're going to pay $200 to that team owner. It is time to turn up the heat. How do you score runs? Coach packs, business class packs, first class packs. That's how you do it, folks. It's that simple, and that's how you can earn some serious extra money. The folks who are like really focused and who really get to work the last 4 days of the month are gonna make some extra money. That's all you need to know.
That's it. And you mentioned first class packs, right?
Yep.
We've got something special for first class packs. And that is, you get a double play, and we double down on the fast start for you. It was $90. You get a first class pack started, and you get $180 fast start bonus only for the final 4 days of June. We cannot do this for a month, so don't ask. Only for the final 4 days of June.
So that means you guys have 4 days to break the bank. Break the bank. Make our CEO pay. You know what? What does it say on his virtual background for when Holton Bugs is on a Zoom? It says, "This CEO pays more." Make him pay. Make him pay. Get those first class packs, and instead of getting a $90 fast start for enrolling someone who comes in with first class, you're gonna get double, $180. Just the next 4 days. Time to go to town, folks. Time to get busy.
Cool. So if you're not getting this, man, talk to somebody. Talk to your sponsor. Talk to your upline. What does it mean? Don't worry about it. Just get people in. Just get them in. All right.
Yes.
Top 3 overall winning teams. So this also blew my mind. So first place, $50,000. $50,000 in cash. Did you hear me? Cash.
Well, I still can't believe we're doing this.
Right. I can't either. And then you get seating, preferred seating, and then you're going to get a first place commemorative World Series necklace. It's beautiful. It says, it's got that nice World Series logo, and then on it, it says champions. Champions. So first place team gets that necklace. Second place, $25,000 in cash. Third place, $10,000 in cash. Whoever's team Nasser Yarini's a part of, man, I think they're just saying to themselves, let's make this happen. Right?
That's what they're saying.
Cool. Good stuff. All right. Moving on. Ooh, we got some changes to the Top Gun University schedule on BÜM TV. So
keeping it fresh, keeping it funky fresh, bro. Let's do it. What do we got?
Let's do it. So one of the changes that we are making is on Fridays, we are removing success tips. Fridays, no more success tips. Now, the final Monday success tips, this is going to be this Monday. So July, what is it? What is it? What's this Monday?
This Monday is the 29th of June.
Okay, yeah, the 29th. So that's going to be the final success tips for that Monday. It's going to be on the 29th. So success tips is only going to be on Wednesdays.
Right, so success tips is not going away.
It's not going away.
It's just going to be a Wednesday show.
It's going to be Wednesday.
And we're replacing it with something new and funky fresh on Mondays.
Yeah. And you're going to hear about that on Flight School next week. So get on Flight School next week if you want to hear about it. The other show that its final episode is From Our Home to Yours. Okay? From Our Home to Yours, final episode this Sunday at 4 p.m. And it's going to be replaced with a new show. So again, next Saturday, get on and you're going to find out all about all these new shows that we're going to be adding to Top Gun University, BÜM TV.
But you know what I'm loving? Can we go back for a quick second? What I'm loving about this is look at the 12 p.m. Central slot and look at all those presentations, right? I mean, you've got every day these opportunities to build your business and have someone else do the talking for you. You know, look, during the week, Monday through Friday, you've got English, Polish, French, Italian. You got 2 Polish, you've got 2 French, 1 Italian. You got 3 BI presentations. You got English presentations every single day. And then during the evening, you have English and Spanish every single day. If you're a person who doesn't, you know, you're not a strong presenter or anything like that, you don't have to ever be. All you got to do is get people on. We have incredible diamonds and top performers doing these presentations to do it for you in different languages. There's no reason to not succeed.
Yeah, and these are the It Takes 2 calls.
That's
okay?
right.
It takes 2. That's it. That's all you got to know. Just get your 2. All right. Mr. T. Gray, VP of Operations, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir. Do you have anything for us this morning?
You know, just real quick, we are continuing to make all sorts of great improvements and refinements. One of the big things that we are doing is we're going to make it so that whenever you send in a manual transaction request for an enrollment, we're going to actually go ahead and put that person in the system for you. That's going to be happening within the next 24 hours. So we should be doing that by tomorrow, which is really good because that'll eliminate a little bit of confusion. It'll eliminate a little bit of slowdown where we used to send that person back a voucher. Now we're going to actually go ahead and send them their TSA number and their login. So that's going to be great. Another thing, I just want to encourage everybody, make sure everyone on your team is set up for their monthly subscription. One of the things they need to do is log into their back office and add in a credit card, right? So we have a few people who may have joined with a voucher, and because of that, they don't have a credit card in the system, which means that their monthly subscription can't run. We don't have a way to run their monthly subscription, and that means that they don't have a way to continue their business. So let's make sure that we encourage everybody to do that. Those are just 2 quick things for this week. We'll have a lot more stuff for you coming up over the next few weeks. We've been really busy, but we love you guys, and we're constantly every day working to make it all run smoother for you. So thank you. Oh, one more thing too, customer service. The customer service team has been working their butts off to catch up from the backlog that they have been in. And I just want to really give those guys and ladies a shout out. I mean, we've got folks working overtime to catch up. We apologize to you guys for any inconvenience, any extended wait times that you've had, but we are working like crazy to catch it up. And we are making some personnel improvements that we will be announcing very, very soon. Yes.
Cool. Excellent. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Johnny Wimbrey, I can't say enough about this guy. He is a icon in this industry, a legend, and he's been in the industry for 20 years. He's a professional speaker. He could make enough money to support his family and probably donate, thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars to the BÜM Foundation every single month just on his speaking career alone. The thing I love that he said at the very beginning when he joined is he doesn't have to do presentations anymore because he lets the I Decide do it for him. But this gentleman is, again, just somebody who has come in joined the family of Ibüümerang and took off and has not looked back. And he is a Black Diamond Ambassador. Mr. Johnny and Mrs. Crystal Wimbrey are incredible people, and just love to be around them. So, Mr. T. Gray, you have anything?
You said Johnny said he doesn't have to give presentations anymore. But man, he gives some of the best presentations on the planet. So I hope he keeps doing it, because he just brings so much energy and fire to the family, so much passion. And I just want to just say we're all very grateful to the energy that he brings. Now, he's a master trainer. He is someone who really understands how to create energy, how to create momentum, how to create all the things that you want in your Ibüümerang business and that your team members want. So hopefully you got your team members on. Hopefully you have your journal ready. You got a blank page open. You got your pen with plenty of ink, because it's about to go down. We got Johnny Wimbrey, Black Diamond, coming on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to show you the way. Johnny!
What's up? What's up?
Look at
you. Look at you with the magic, the countdown.
We're tunicorns today.
We are. Look at that, man. Look at that. I don't even know if is my swag good? How's the swag? Is it good?
Oh, you are swagging it up. You are swagging
This is more
it up.
me. This is more
That's
me.
more you.
There you
go.
You gotta
That's
shake
it.
dub it. Gotta
Yeah.
shake dub it. Thank you
Hey,
guys.
we
I
appreciate
greatly
you, but we're getting out of your way.
Sorry?
We appreciate you, and we're getting out of your way.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen from around the world, look at the shout outs coming in from around the world. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, T. Gray. Thank you, Mark. We're going to get this party started. And before I do, I got to do something very special. I'm going to invite my beautiful bride over here. Come here, baby. Get over here, woman. For those who may not know, look at them. This is my beautiful wife, Crystal Wimbrey. Look at the fives. Fives are hand claps. And the reason that I wanted to start it out with her, because today is June 27th. And June 27th, we got married 22 years ago. Today, I allowed her to take my name.
Yeah.
And everything about our life for 22 years has just been absolutely amazing. No obstacles, no drama, just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to take this opportunity to say, I love you.
I love you.
Mwah. 22 years, my best friend, my absolute best friend. And I'm going to talk about some success tips, how to push through, obstacles and, business and life and everything else. So I just wanted her to jump in. We got these jerseys in the mail yesterday. And let's see how you look in the hat, boo.
Let's see. Cute.
Hey, there we go. Can I get my hat back? All right.
Like that.
She just hit me in the head with her ponytail. All right. Bye-bye.
You want your hat back?
Yes, if it's okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
See, one thing, you just got to be an obedient husband. You just got to be obedient.
Okay.
You got to be obedient to the process. Well,
Love you.
I love you too.
All right.
Mwah. Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
All right. Hold on. Let me show some people something real quick. So,
Okay.
one second. Come here, baby. Come here. Because of everything we're dealing with in the world, we're not traveling. We're actually supposed to be at the Bugs house this weekend. I think the last few anniversaries we've had, we hung out with the Bugs.
Yeah, the last 3 years.
Beverly Hills, Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
other places. So here's what I want to do. I want to take my baby somewhere just real quick, just to show you how we roll.
Oh,
Look
the
at it.
beach.
We play. Look at you, baby.
Yes.
Hey, don't tell me that I don't take you places and meet people.
Thanks, babe.
Go out there and you meet those people out there. All right, baby. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, babe, please lock that door because you know our kids. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's an incredible honor. Thank you from all over the world. I tell you what, happy anniversary. Why don't you guys on Facebook throw some stars and donate some money so we can go feed some children? How about that? That's your gift to us. Go on Facebook right now. Go on iBoom Hub and donate some money to the charity. Thank you. Somebody, Liberta, just put 50 stars. I love it. And those of you who are over here on where are we at? Facebook and Zoom all together. So let's get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about, why are you here? And this is a question that you have to really, really slow down and have a conversation with you. This is what I call self-inventory. And if you don't do self-inventory, I'm writing a new book right now, and I've been extraordinarily distracted this year, probably more than I've ever been distracted in my life. I got a really nice deal with the world's largest publishing company. And one of the things that I teach on more so than anything else is mindset. And I know me. And here's the thing. You have to know you. The worst thing that you could do with you is say, I want to be successful, and then you lie to yourself. You can't say, I want to be successful. I want this to work. I want great things to come my way. I want to, I want record-breaking growth in anything that I do. And then you lie to yourself. And I want to talk about that because the only reason that we will lie to ourselves, and we all do it, we're all guilty of it. But the key is, how do you identify it in the now? You truly want to build your business. You want to build this business and take it to the next level. Well, how do you self-correct yourself in the now if you don't even know why you're here? Why are you here? Why did you join Ibüümerang? If you don't know your why, if you can't get a solid foundation in your why, I question your future. I have seen people self-sabotage incredible things in life because they just didn't understand why they signed up. Why did you sign up for this relationship in Ibüümerang? Why did you say, yes, I want to be an ambassador? Why? Is it because the person who showed it to you was just incredibly good? They're a great salesperson or they're a great presenter? Well, that's not good enough because you're not always going to have those individuals. Why for you? And this is a question for you. You have to do self-inventory with you. If you don't know you, you are going to let you down. And when you do let yourself down, you're not going to know how to respond to that because you haven't determined why. So in order for me to get into this training, I need you to associate with your why. Why did you say yes to Ibüümerang? What did you see that made you say yes? This is what I call your personal defining moment, your PDM. Your personal defining moment is the moment you said yes. Holton Buggs, his personal defining moment is the moment when he saw a home-based business opportunity for the first time. And he said, yes. That's your personal defining moment. Your personal defining moment when you joined Ibüümerang, the moment you said yes, that is your personal defining moment. Now, here's the power of your personal defining moment. In your personal defining moment, you're invincible. Why? Because mentally, you're only focused on a yes. When you are only focused on a yes, the no's, every no diminishes because you're focused on that yes, even though all the no's are still around you. All the obstacles, all the reasons that you should say no, it's still there. But for some reason, you were able to laser focus and tune in and find a yes. Why? Is it because you want to create an inheritance for your children's children? That's my why. It has always been my why. My why for being an Ibüümerang, I wouldn't touch anything when it comes to opportunities and invite other people into it unless I was visualizing my children's children. So my why is so far ahead in the future that I can't give up. I can't throw in the towel. And the only reason that you would is because you're not standing on a solid foundation, and that's self-inventory. You've got to go in within yourself and figure out, why am I here? What do I want from it? And what am I willing to start doing today to get those results? That's how you tap into you. So with all that being said, here's one of my favorite topics that I've taught on all over the world. And it's kind of one of those defining topics that has created me into who I am today. So this topic, I write about it in my book. As a matter of fact, my previous book, I write about it, but in this upcoming book, I go way more into great detail. And it's talking about a friend or a foe. And this may seem super simple to most people, and it may seem even almost like common sense, but sadly, common sense is not always commonly practiced. So I want to reintroduce you to common sense. Friend versus a foe. A friend of your future, where you're headed in Ibüümerang, or a foe of your future of where you're headed in Ibüümerang. If you say that June was your month to go Sapphire, you still have time, especially with the new promotions that we just announced. You still have time. Well, Johnny, how is it possible to go Sapphire and there's only a couple days left in the month? I've seen people sign up and on their first day, no network marketing experience at all, go Sapphire. So I know that it's possible. The question is it possible for you? Can you subscribe to the mindset? Can you subscribe to the possibilities of understanding? Listen, if somebody's going to do it, it might as well be me. If somebody's going to hit Sapphire in the next 3 days, it might as well be me. It's going to be someone. I guarantee you, without a shadow of a doubt, there is somebody listening to me right now that they don't even understand what Sapphire is, and they'll hit Sapphire before July 1st. It happens all the time. Every day, every week, some new person starts rising up. They join the business and they just keep the fire going. And some of them have no networking experience at all. They're just participating in their why. So let's talk about this. Self-inventory. Why are you here? What do you want from this? And once you establish what you want, what are your friends and what are your foes to obtain that? Now, I know we're translating in multiple languages around the world right now. I know we have other groups from the Czech Republic, Russia. I mean, literally just all over the world right now, translating in separate rooms. So I'm slowing down because I'm going to jump into some stuff and I wanted to be able to translate to the masses. So a friend, here's a definition of a friend. Write this down. A friend is a person, it's a place or thing. Kind of like a noun, person, place, or thing. It is a person, place, or thing. A friend is a person, place, or thing that's complementing where you say you want to go in Ibüümerang in the next few days, in the next few months, in the next few years. It's a person, place, or thing. If you walk into this door, is walking through this door complementing where you say you want to go, or are you lying to you? If my goal was to quit smoking, I should not have access to cigarettes. If my job, if my desire and my passion is to lose weight, I've got to start making sacrifices of things that are not friendly to me losing weight. It's a friend, a person, place, or thing that's pushing me towards where I want to go in life. This flight school, this training is a friend of where you say you want to go. Every time you go to iboomhub.com, that is a friend complementing where you say you want to go. Every conversation that you have within your organization that's about inviting people to a presentation, that is a friend of where you say you want to go. Are you starting to understand this? Listen, the more you can hold yourself accountable in the now. Personal development, it's not for the future. Personal development is for the now. It's preparing for the now. My mentor, Les Brown, says it's better to be prepared and not called than it is to be called and not prepared. Personal development is preparation. Flight school, this is preparation. Why? Because we know the wind is going to come. We know the storm is going to come. But we also know that the sun is going to come. Rain is going to come. The question is, are you fortified to prepare for that? See, as a consumer, you don't really have to prepare. All you have to do is wait for them to prepare and then you make a purchase. That's a consumer. We are all consumers in some shape, form, or fashion. But I want to talk to the entrepreneur that's inside of you right now. I want to talk to that entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, we don't wait for everything to be okay. Waiting is not a friend of where we're going. Waiting is procrastination, and procrastination is the death of production. A friend is a person, place, or thing that's pushing you into your destiny of what you say you want from Ibüümerang. The question is, what do you say you want? Have you had a conversation with yourself about what you want? What do you want Ibüümerang to manifest for you in your life as a reality? And once you know what that is, It should always be in your face at all times. When I joined Ibüümerang, I walked away from $180,000 a month in right now commissions. I walked away because of my personal beliefs, my personal integrity. I walked away because I knew it was the right thing to do. Painful, but it was the right thing to do. I will always stand on my morals before I stand on income. Because I know my why. I know who I am, and I'm not going to lie to myself in terms of where I'm going. So a friend is a person, place, or a thing that's pushing you in to your destiny. So what is a foe? What is an F-O-E? F-O-E. What is a foe? A foe is a person, place, or thing that's pulling you back from your destiny. It's a person, place, or thing that's distracting you from your destiny. That's a foe. So you have to do self-inventory. And as you're doing self-inventory, it's your responsibility to identify the foes and identifying your friends and then taking action. If I identify something that's a foe, let me tell you something. I know my personality type. I can't lie to Johnny. Johnny can't watch news all day. I can't. I just can't. It's not my personality type. I can watch news for maybe 15, 20 minutes and then watch it again later on. I never watch news right before I go to bed, nowhere near that time period. Why? Because that's a foe to where I need to go in life. It's too big of a distraction. Now, do I want to know things that are going on in the world? Absolutely. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm an author. I've got to know things that are going on because I want to empower people. How do you empower people if you don't know what's going on? But Johnny knows Johnny. If I spend too much time, the news starts watching me, and now the news is my foe. You got to know you. What conversations are you entertaining in your business that's a foe of where you say you want to go and Ibüümerang? Why would you speak to somebody for more than 10 minutes after they say they're not interested? Especially if they insult you and your opportunity. When you insult me and my opportunity, that conversation is over instantly. It's over instantly. I'm not sticking around to defend Ibüümerang. I'm not defending Holton. I'm not defending anything. Listen, I've been doing this business, this industry for 20 years. And I'm amazed on how still to this day, people will take information off a bathroom wall and think it's true. Do you know anybody can write on Google? You know anybody can write something that can be searched? That's a bathroom wall to me. The bathroom wall is a foe to where I'm headed in life. Some of you slow down in business because you saw something on a bathroom wall. That's your foe. Your foe is you focus on obstacles more than you focus on opportunity. When you focus on obstacles more than you focus on opportunity, what do you think you're going to manifest more of? As a man or a woman thinks in their heart, that's what they become. That's an ancient scripture. That was written way before technology. That was written way before electricity. As a man thinks in their heart, that's what they become. Are the things that you think about the most a friend of your future of Ibüümerang, or is it a foe? Listen, you got to be honest with you. The worst thing that you could do in life, in business, is lie to you. Oh, everything's okay. No, it's not. It's not okay because you're entertaining obstacles more than you're entertaining opportunities. Oh, everything's great. You got this beautiful smile. You got the look, maybe you walked across the stage a few times. Maybe we let you host something a few times and you're still smiling like everything is okay. No, it's not. You're entertaining more obstacles than you are opportunities. And that's why you're struggling. I'm talking to me too. This is how Johnny talks to Johnny. Johnny, why aren't you, living at the life that you know for a fact that's attainable for you to live? And I could just start giving out excuses and giving out excuses. But here's what I know about success. You cannot have success and excuses at the exact same time. You got to make a decision. Which one do you want to let go? Excuses, that's a foe. That's an FOE. It is a person, place, or thing that's pulling you back. So if you focus on excuses, you got to let success go. You cannot have success and excuses at the exact same time simultaneously. At one point, you got to let one of them go and be faithful to that one. If you want to be faithful to excuses, stop talking to opportunity. Some of you are more faithful to excuses than you are opportunities, and that's why your life is full of excuses. Because the excuses is a foe, but you are treating that foe like it's a friend. When you talk about lack, when you talk about limitations, that is a foe. That's a conversation of a foe. Well, the reason we're not successful is because we don't have I decide in Greek writing yet. It hasn't been translated into Greece. That's why we're not successful. Oh, really? I have a team right now that's growing in Greece. They don't have one presentation presented by corporate Ibüümerang produced for them. They're building their own. They're creating their own. Well, I wish we had, more presentations that catered to the South Pacific Islands. They're building their own. Well, why won't the company build it for them? That question itself is a foe. Well, when is Vibrides going to come to New Zealand? We don't know, but we're coming. You see the difference in my answer and somebody else's answer? Somebody else's answer was, well, when is it going to come to the UK? Mwah. Here's my response. See, that is a faux response. A friend response, a friend of my future is, I don't know when we're coming to the UK, but we're coming. You think about any major company that has forcefully advanced and has growth around the world, they did not start out growing around the world. They started out in beta markets, testing the field so they can figure out the hiccups and the bumps before they take it to the world. That's just business. But you know what? Business isn't for everyone, especially if you just focused on excuses. So you got to ask yourself right now, am I being a friend of my 2020 success on Ibüümerang? Or am I being a foe? A friend is a person, place, or thing that's pushing you towards your destiny. A foe, an FOE, is a person, place, or thing that's pulling you away. What distractions are you allowing to interrupt your business? Well, I don't want to participate in the World Series because I've never played baseball. What does that have to do with your business? Do you see how little bitty things can create a distraction and it begins to grow? Well, Johnny, not me. I'm not the type of person that will allow a distraction to grow inside me. Listen, that's deception. Think about the word deception. Would deception be deception if it were obvious? Think about that. Well, I could talk about negative stuff and be successful. That's deception. And it feels good. It feels empowering when you can argue against a truth and make it yours. You feel good inside by, I can hang around, I'm going to quit drinking, but I can go to a bar. No, you're in deception. Deception would not be deception if it were obvious. Typically, you're the last person to know you're being deceived, especially if it's self-deception. I want to be Sapphire. Cool. Let's go. Let's stay on that path. When you start entertaining obstacles and reasons that you can't hit Sapphire, those thoughts and those reasons are your foe. It's your FOE. Well, Johnny, how did you do it? I focus more on the friend, and I begin to eliminate the foe as fast as I can identify them. Well, Johnny, I can't even get one person in my family to join my team. Listen, if you got family members in your team, blood relatives in your team that are building Ibüümerang, wow, I don't have any. I don't have any. My daughter is in the business. My 18-year-old daughter is in the business. I signed her up. Yes, she has sponsored some people, but I signed her up. I got her started. I gave her a push. But other than that, I don't have one blood relative in my organization other than my daughter who I signed up. Think about that. You're complaining about the fact, how can I go diamond if not one of my family members are in Ibüümerang with me? They all said no. Me too. Me too. I'm a black diamond in Ibüümerang, and my family said no to me. I didn't join the business for my family. I want them to come, but I don't need them. See, you cannot make decisions in this industry based on who you need. I make decisions in this industry based on what I can create. Come here, Michael Jex. Yeah, I know that, you're on unemployment right now. And I know you got a brand new daughter. But if you give me 3 years of your life, I'll show you how to make millions. I create success stories. I don't look for them. I help create them. Well, how can we go get top money earners from other companies and bring them over to Ibüümerang? That thinking alone is a foe. Would you go to a marriage conference and recruit a spouse? That's how I feel about it. How I feel about somebody who wants to take a leader from another company, you're the exact same person that would go to a marriage conference looking for a spouse. A marriage conference. They're there with their spouse. And here you come shopping as somebody who's already committed. I never focus on leaders in other companies. If they call me, if they contact me, I'll have a conversation, but I'm not shopping for leaders from other companies. As a matter of fact, here's the danger of bringing over leaders from other companies. You bring over a leader from another company, the danger is the same way they came could be the same way they leave. Listen, there's not one leader in network marketing that I could not financially incentivize to join my team. I could afford to pay them a bonus to come join me. I could afford that, but why would I do that? The same way I get them over here is the same way somebody else is going to get them away from me. I don't want to duplicate that. I don't want to put somebody on stage and make them a shining star because they had a great 90 days. But the truth is I paid them to join my team and now they're gone because somebody else paid them to leave me. I would much rather have somebody join my team that's 18 years old, can't even spell MLM, and they're committed to the cause of Ibüümerang, and I will turn that person into the next Holton Bugs, the next Fernanda. I create leaders. That's the thinking of a friend. Thinking of a foe is, I need to go find leaders. No, leaders rise. You can't find a leader. They rise. They expose themselves. Are you a friend of your future of Ibüümerang, or are you entertaining more foes of your future of Ibüümerang? Well, Johnny, I just can't get past this COVID-19 thing. I get it. I understand. We're all dealing with this. But the question is COVID-19 a foe, a mental foe of why you're not building? Because while you're not building, guess what? There are other people who are. Here's how I make my scenario. How I make my scenario for me is anytime I think of an excuse, I look to see if somebody else is doing it. I heard Ed Blunt say this one time. Ed Blunt said, don't distract people who are doing it with your excuses of why it won't work. Isn't that amazing? I have people who want to distract my production with the excuses of why it's not working for them. We're in the same company, same compensation plan, Same product, same owners, same everything. The only difference is his mindset. It's a belief system. See, I stand very solid on a foundation of where I'm headed. I am not in Ibüümerang for 1 year, 2 years, not even 5 years. I'm here for decades and beyond. I have to think that way. That's a friend of my future. Well, Johnny, there are companies that are starting to launch that are copying Ibüümerang. We told you that was going to happen. That's always going to happen. People only copy what they like. People only copy. You know, copying Ibüümerang is a confession of, wow, you guys are doing it better than us. That's basically what they're saying. Wow. Well, there's another company that's going to have a rideshare company. Listen to me. It costs more money to run a rideshare company than it costs to run a network marketing company. So you got somebody who claiming that they're opening up their own rideshare company. You better check their bank account. I know what Holton and Earlene's worth. You're listening to the people who are parked. We got a rideshare company. Yeah, but you're parked. You're just copying us. See, I'm already prepared for any obstacle that you want to throw my way because I know where I'm headed, and where I'm headed is way bigger than your no. See, an obstacle to me is just a no. Well, Johnny, no. This is just not a no. This is a big obstacle. That's just a no. No, Johnny, I really need you to hear this. It's a no. I don't have to hear it. That's somebody who's arguing for their limitations. That's a foe. Anybody who distracts where I'm headed is a foe. Well, Johnny, don't you care? Yes, I care about where I'm headed. I don't care about where you're going back. I got to set people free. I got to make this happen. Well, Johnny, how do I get this? How do I get that kind of inner strength, that inner faith? I surround myself around the thinking that outthinks me. The number one reason that you find yourself struggling on a daily basis is because you're suffering because you're listening to your own voice too much. And you're allowing voices to take you down even further and faster because you're entertaining them. Remember, when you entertain obstacles, you're going to get more obstacles. As a man thinks in their heart, that's what they become. It's the law of attraction. If you search for obstacles and reasons it won't work, that's exactly why it's not working. Because you're spending more time focused on obstacles than you are opportunity. Well, Johnny, how are you doing this? I've got faith in where we're headed. See, we are a ground floor opportunity. If you ever watch one of my presentations, I do presentations for me, not for anybody else. I got to remind me of why I'm here. I repeat things in a presentation to empower myself. Why? Because Johnny's human too. Oh, we ain't heard from Holton Bugs in the last 6 seconds. Where is he? Are we going out of business? Nah, he's just chilling in the backyard with his wife. That's it. You see how the mind works? The mind will create a boogeyman in the closet that never even existed. That's what I see a lot of people doing. A lot of people who said, I'm going to be a leader of Ibüümerang. And then they put a boogeyman in the closet that was never there. How many of you have a boogeyman in the closet right now that doesn't even exist? Because your Uncle Cornbread told you we weren't going to work. When you borrow somebody else's opinions, you have to take their lifestyle too. So I think I'm going to follow the opinions of Holton and Erling Bugs because that's the lifestyle I want. Who are you listening to? What are you listening to? It is a friend of where you're going, or is it a foe? Well, Johnny, can you jump into the how-tos on how to recruit? Why would I even go there if you can't identify your friends or your foes? You got to be a friend of where you're headed. And that leads me to my next topic. Are you swinging the bat? Now that you understand the difference between a friend and a foe, and you have made a commitment, I'm going to focus on the things that are feeding my future, not starving my future. Everything you focus on is going to feed your future or it's going to starve your future. You've got to identify the things that are starving your future. And now that you understand, listen, in the now, I'm going to make in the now decisions to push me towards my destiny. Now what? You just swing. I love the fact that we call it the World Series. Now listen, I've never played an organized sport in my life other than Pee Wee baseball. I played Pee Wee baseball maybe for a few months. And after that, I played street ball. Street ball, you don't know what that is, basketball, football, whatever it is. I never played an organized sport. So for those of you who don't understand this, I am with you, trust me. But I don't have to understand it. There's only one thing that I know that I need to do to win, and that's swing. So the question is, are you swinging? Swinging what? I don't care if it's a tennis racket, a cricket bat, a baseball bat, a golf club, whatever it is. Mentally, whatever item you have to swing mentally to make it make sense, are you swinging? Here's what I know. You show me the top producers of this week, personally producing, I'll show you somebody who's just swinging a heck of a lot more than other people are. That's it. They're not better than you. They're just swinging more. Wayne Gretzky said this, played hockey. Legendary hockey player. I don't watch hockey, but I love motivational quotes. He said, 100% of every shot never taken never goes in. So you show me somebody, you show me the top 5 recruiters for this week, I will show you somebody who swung more, who just swung the bat way more times than anybody else. No, Johnny, they signed up everybody they talked to. No, they did not. Trust me. Nobody does. But I will tell you this, they swung more than you. I have people who get super excited about one person on a conference call. And that one person say no, and now your emotional roller coaster. Here's how some people look to me. Let's just say this is a roller coaster. This is how some people look to me. Hey, Johnny, I got somebody on the conference call, and now you're way up here. Your excitement level's way up here because you got one person on the conference call. And they got off the call early. They didn't even finish the presentation. Now you're down here, you're all depressed. So how did you go from here to here? Because you only swung at one person. That feels like disaster. When one person says no and you only have one person looking, that feels like the murder of success. Because you only have one person. You only swung once. 100% of every shot never taken never goes in. 100% of every swing that's never taken never hits anything. 100% of every shot never taken never goes in. Michael Jordan missed way more shots than he've ever made. Any great athlete, any great legendary athlete missed way more shots than they ever made. What's the difference? They just kept shooting. That's why I like Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo, when Dory, you just keep swimming. What do I do now? You just keep swimming. How do I know when I get there? I don't know when we're going to get there. We just got to keep swimming. But what if it doesn't work? It's none of my business if it doesn't work. It's only my business to keep swimming, to keep swinging. The question is, are you swinging? Well, Johnny, I don't want to swing until I know how to do the presentation. That is a conversation with a foe. You have agreed with your foe. The worst thing you can do is agree with your foe. Well, I have to believe in everything before I show somebody something. That's a conversation for a foe. Let me prove it to you. Walk into your job on your first day of work and tell your employer, please don't pay me anything until I believe everything about this company. If you wouldn't do it as an employee, why would you do that as an entrepreneur? Well, I don't want to tell anybody about Ibüümerang until I know when Vibe Rides is coming to New York. Would you say that to your employer on your first day at work? No, it's a job. No, it's a thinking. It's not a job. It's a thinking. You don't think when you go to work, but you think about things when you are an entrepreneur that has nothing to do with your success. You got to make a decision. Are you going to entertain the conversations of the foe? Or are you going to entertain the conversations of the friend? A friend is a person, place, or thing that's pushing you towards your destiny. A foe is a person, place, or thing that's pulling you away. And as long as you entertain a foe, you are pulling yourself away from where you said you wanted to go. Listen, there are times in my life that I have sacrificed on a level that most people can't even understand. There are years in my life that I can't remember going out. I can't remember hanging out with my friends. I honestly don't know if I did. And I think about that and I'm like, man, there are at least 2 or 3 years where people just didn't see me. They didn't see me. I didn't even buy new clothes because nobody was going to see me. I was in a grind. I was in a hustle. I was going hard. I was participating in my own rescue. I was complimenting myself and being a friend of where I said I was going to go. What are you willing to give up so you can get up? That's a question of a friend. Just the simple conversations you have. It's a friend conversation or it's a foe conversation. Johnny, I feel you, man. This is good stuff. But how do I get there? You subscribe. You subscribe. Johnny, subscribe to what? You subscribe to the possibility that it's for you. You unsubscribe to the obstacles that can stop you. And you resubscribe to the opportunities. What the heck is Johnny talking about right now? If I told you what success really was, would you listen? Somebody type over here. I'm looking at both sides. What is success to you? I'm about to get some good free stuff right now. What is success to you? Somebody tell me what success is. What is your definition? Don't get wordy on me. Freedom. Okay. I like that. Freedom. To live the way I want. All right. Tell the truth. I like it. Never giving up on success. Freedom, freedom, peace. You know what? The older I get, the more the definition of success is peace for me. It used to be freedom. It still is freedom. But man, peace is coming up very quickly. Foundation, time, and financial freedom, happiness. I love it. All right. What if I told you, I'm not going to tell you. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Should I tell you? Should I tell him what success really is? I said, tell us, please. But you're not going to believe it. I don't like wasting my time. I'm like wasting my time. I can't cast my pearls among swine. People who don't, who just going to gobble it up and not take it serious. I said, tell us. Come on, Johnny. All right. Okay, stop typing. I need you to pay attention. Success. Let me see what Facebook is saying over here. They're going crazy over here. What is success? Okay, I'm going to tell you, but it doesn't mean you're going to listen. Success is a frequency. That's all it is. Success is a frequency. It's not a bank account. It's a frequency. My question to you is, have you tapped into the frequency? You show me somebody who's drowning in debt. I'll show you somebody who's tuned into the frequency of debt, poverty, lack, Scarcity. The only reason you wouldn't swing the bat and talk to somebody about Ibüümerang is because the frequency is not on success. Your frequency is on limitations. Your frequency is what if it doesn't work? My frequency is what if it does work? What if we do become the biggest company in the world? What if somebody joins on my street and signs everybody up and I didn't? That's my frequency. My frequency is if you don't do it, Johnny, somebody else will. What's your frequency? Well, I'm not going to swing the bat, Johnny, until everything's perfect. That is a frequency of scarcity. You cannot have success and scarcity at the exact same time. One of them you have to let go. You can't even hold them at the same time. They're different frequencies. Success, my friends, is a frequency. Where you are right now, let's just say my room, the room that I'm in right now. This is a movie room. In this room, in the room that you are in right now, I don't care if you're driving, I don't care if you're on the subway, I don't care where you are. Right now, this very second, there are hundreds of thousands of frequencies that are all around you. Right now. HBO is a frequency. CNN News is a frequency. Your favorite radio station, that's a frequency. Your favorite podcast, that's a frequency. These are frequencies that are all around us right now. Like right now, while I'm talking to you, Fox News is in this room right now. CNN is in this room right now. ABC television is in this room right now. BBC is in this room right now. While I'm talking to you right now, all around me are frequencies that I can't appreciate because I'm not tuned in. But the truth is, I can use this remote control right now and start tuning into frequencies that are in my room. This remote control will give me access to frequencies in this room. What remote control are you holding right now? See, if I tune in right now to Fox News, it's going to come on because I chose to tune into that frequency. The question is, was the frequency in the room before I grabbed the remote? Yes. Frequencies are all around us everywhere we go. It's not the channel that I'm tuned into. It's the fact that the frequency was always there before I tuned in. Success has always been around you, and so has failure. Debt has always been around you, and so has abundance. If you are living a life of debt right now, I 100% guarantee you it's because you have tuned into the frequency of debt. As a man thinks in their heart, that's what they become. Whatever you entertain the most will ultimately manifest. See, debt is a foe. It's a frequency and it's a foe. If you truly desire to be successful, you truly want this thing called success, the simplest way to get there is change the freaking channel. If you're not experiencing the abundance in your business that you wanted to experience in the month of June 2020, it has nothing to do with COVID-19. It has nothing to do with everything that's going on in the world. It has everything to do with the frequency that you're tuned into. You cannot have somebody go sapphire in 72 hours or in the last 72 hours and your business went backwards and you're going to blame the company. You're going to blame the compensation plan. You're going to blame the product. You're going to blame technology. You're going to blame customer support. No, blame your frequency. Somebody changed your station. It's not true. You changed the station. Well, Johnny, I find myself having to save my people every day. People who are threatening to quit every day. That has nothing to do with you. Everything they do, they threaten to quit. That's their frequency. They're on the frequency of quitting. That's why they quit. They're not quitting Ibüümerang. They're not quitting you. They're tuned into a frequency called quitting. I have had every reason, based on logic, to go get a real job at some point in my life. But I couldn't tune into that frequency. I couldn't tune into that frequency. So my question to you right now is, are you a friend or are you a foe? And when you identify the fact friend or foe, how fast do you eliminate that foe? Well, Johnny, I like going to this place. You now are the foe. The frequency that you tuned into is on you. If you really want this thing to work, just change the frequency. Success is in the room with you right now, but I can't help you turn it. You have to pick up the remote. The reality is, here's what's crazy is, you actually are the remote. You're the remote control. Well, Johnny, I just can't stay positive. You know what you just told me? You have tuned into negativity so long that you forgot it was you that changed the station. The same thing that makes you smile and the same thing that makes you cry is the frequency has been in the room all the time, no matter what. You just changed the station. I know this may be a little heavy for people, but I believe that this talk will raise up diamonds faster than ever. I really do. I believe that this type of conversation, it may not be for directors. It may not be for people who are happy at Sapphire. This is the piss people on who are at Sapphire. Because anybody who's Sapphire could be Diamond. The only thing that changes for them when you hit Sapphire, the question is, why did you change the station? Why did you stay there? How could you just hit Sapphire and slow down to celebrate and stay on that station so long that you forgot that the exact same thing that got you to Sapphire is what gets you to Diamond? You just got to do it again and faster and stronger and harder, but you changed the station to Sapphire when your original station was Diamond. Oh, no, they recognize you at Sapphire. We get to walk across the stage at Sapphire. I made it. No, you made it to a new station that you're locked on that was never meant for you to stay there. This kind of talk, this kind of thinking will catapult you far beyond what you're experiencing right now in this business. Why? Because the only thing that changes for all of us is the frequency that we decide to choose to tune into. Hate is a frequency. Hate is all around me right now. I don't feel it because I'm not tuned in. Poverty is a frequency. It's all around me right now. It's everywhere. It's all around you. I just don't feel it because I'm not tuned in. Every reason that I should say no. Every reason that I should say it won't work. Every reason. Why would you walk away from $180,000 a month to join a startup company, Johnny? That frequency has always been in the room. I'm just not listening. Show me somebody whose business is going backwards. I'll show you someone who changed the station. You changed your frequency. You changed your frequency. It has nothing to do with your ability. You listen to the conversation of the foe. The same person who went Diamond gets locked out of their back office one time and they start questioning the opportunity. You just changed your frequency. The opportunity never changed. So my question to you is, you want to run some bases? You want to swing the bat? You want to hit some balls? Stay on the frequency of success. It's just a frequency. It's not a manifestation. Success is not, listen, I'm giving you my good stuff now. Success is not a destination. Black Diamond is not a destination. It's the evidence of where I'm headed. It's the evidence of success. I didn't join Ibüümerang to go Black Diamond. Are you crazy? I didn't join Ibüümerang to be a diamond for more than 60 days. To be blue diamond for more than 4 or 5 months. That's just not me. I don't park. I cannot stay on a frequency of Black Diamond. I can't. I'm not wired that way. So for those of you who choose to stay on the frequency of Sapphire, why? When the exact same, what it takes to become diamond is exactly what it takes to become Sapphire. It's just more of it. So why would you stay on the frequency of Sapphire when it takes exactly the exact same thing to go diamond? How long are you going to celebrate? How long are you going to be parked? So, oh man, I thought Sapphire, I thought I was doing something. You are doing something. I thought Sapphire should be celebrated. It should be celebrated. But how long do you want to stay on that frequency? How long do you want to stay on the frequency of being a director, a ruby, an emerald? You show me somebody who's emerald? Every emerald has what it takes to become a Black Diamond. 100%, 100%. The question is, what frequency are you on? If success is a frequency, so is doubt. We have been searching for this thing called success our entire lives. And the truth is, it's always been there. When I lived in a battered women's shelter, success was around me. When I had a felony arrest as a teenager and I was in jail, success was around me. When I was at the hospital yesterday and my stepfather was having a triple bypass surgery, success was all around me. When I had surgery back in December, right after joining Ibüümerang, I was on my back for 6 weeks. Success was all around me. When my father died, September 1st, 2019, success was all around me. Obstacles. Johnny, how can you see success in the midst of an obstacle? Because success is just a frequency. Whatever station you tune into, that's the manifestation of your life. You show me somebody who's in severe debt right now, I'll show you somebody for the last 5 years that who has tuned into the frequency of debt. You may look good. Your closet may be fresh. You may even have a nice house or a nice car. But if you're in debt to impress other people, that's a dangerous frequency. It's a very dangerous frequency. Because it ultimately puts you in a situation of a massive hole you got to dig yourself out of. So I'm saying all that to say this. Even though I should entertain obstacles, I've got to stay on the frequency of success. I've got to stay on the frequency of opportunity. You want to swing the bat harder than you've ever swung before in your life? Focus on the frequency of success. You want to be able to eliminate the foes in your life as fast as possible? Stay on the frequency of success. Foes cannot stay around the frequency of success. They got you. They're just not comfortable. It's not comfortable. You know what? Be honest with you. I don't have a lot of friends that I hang out with on a normal basis that smoke cigarettes. And it's not because I wouldn't hang out with them. They don't feel comfortable around me because I don't smoke. It's not my frequency. You attract your frequency. So if you're a negative person, it's because you have entertained the frequency of negativity so long that you don't even know you're being negative. You just think you're on your favorite station. Oh, I'm just listening to my favorite song. Your favorite song is negative. It's the song that's playing in your head over and over and over again. What if it doesn't work? What if this is not real? What if Ibüümerang doesn't last? What if Vibrise doesn't come to my country? What if the travel? Listen, if that's your frequency, I guarantee you won't be successful here and probably nowhere. That's the type of person that has to have a full-time job working for somebody else for the rest of their life because they depend more on what they can see in the reality of a faithful paycheck than they can a frequency of the future for themselves. Success is a frequency, people. It has never been an item. Success is how you feel, and how you feel manifests your reality. Do you think Holton Bugs made $100 million in 10 years as a distributor in the field like us because he was focused on obstacles? Or do you think he did it because he was focused on opportunity? Well, he's just incredibly talented and incredibly skillful. If I was Holton, if I had what Holton has inside of him, I would be successful too. You do have it. You are it. The question is, when are you going to turn the station back to success? It's always been there. It's always been around you. When we finish this call in a few minutes, I got a question that I want you to ask yourself every day. What station am I on right now? What frequency am I plugged into before I share this opportunity? Before I call the next person, what frequency am I on? See, when you're on the frequency of success, one person on a conference call, that's not a make or break. You have 10 people on a call. So the one person who doesn't finish the presentation, it doesn't matter. You have 9 other people there. That's a frequency of success. If your frequency was all on one person, you're controlled by somebody else's thinking. In every conversation you have, somebody's dancing, somebody's playing the music. It's your job to play the music. It's your job to get people to dance to what you want to show them. And if they don't dance, it's none of your business. You just keep swinging. You keep swinging. Well, Johnny, how many times do I got to swing the bat? I don't know. How many bases do I have to get on for me to go diamond? I don't know. Nobody knows. There's no formula to go diamond. The only formula to go diamond is swing the bat. What do you mean swing the bat? Show the deal. Every time you introduce somebody to Ibüümerang, that's you swinging the bat. Well, Johnny, what if I don't hit the ball? Hitting the ball is none of your business. It's only your business to swing the bat. Wondering if you're going to hit the ball is changing the frequency. Swinging the bat is success. Wondering if you're going to hit the ball is changing the frequency of success. Sometimes how is none of your business. Sometimes when is none of your business. Well, Johnny, what is my business? Your business is to never stop swinging. Swing the bat. I guarantee you, the person who has the most personal recruits of ambassadors in Ibüümerang, I guarantee you, they swung the bat more times than you did. That's it. It's the only difference. You really want to be successful in this thing? Go out and get 100 no's in the next 72 hours. Get 100 people to say no to Ibüümerang in the next 72 hours. I'll see your name on the board. I'll see you hitting bases. I'll see you getting these bonuses, especially the new bonuses we just laid out. Just swing. Like Dory said, just keep swimming. Just keep swinging. That's a frequency. That's a frequency of success. So success, it's not a destination. You think $100 million in commissions that Holton Bugs made, do you think that's his definition of success? Or do you think that's the direction of success? Success is never a destination. It's a direction. It's just a little tweaking of the mind that creates a monster inside of you that never gives up. And this whole call was designed just to tweak, not to fix you. You wouldn't be on this call if you needed to be fixed. There's something right about you. Anybody who makes it on a call this long, there's something right already about you. There's a lot right about you. Just a little tweaking. If I can just tweak that frequency to get you to tune back into the possibilities versus the obstacles, now we're on the destination of success. Listen, negative thinking is a frequency. Well, Johnny, what if it's real? It is real. It's a real frequency. Whatever you focus on most will expand in your life all the way around. So I'm challenging you to end your June with a massive boom. Plug into the frequency of success right now. It's all around you. And it's waiting. It's saying, listen, I never left you. I was here. Johnny, when you lived in a battered women's shelter, when you were homeless, I was right there waiting for somebody to tune into me. Johnny, when you lived in the projects, when you were raised around gangs and violence and drugs your entire life, when you dibbled and dabbled as a teenager, success is saying, I was always there. I was just waiting for you to tune into me. You want to go diamond? Success is right now looking at you saying, I'm here. I've always been here. Just tune back into me. I won't let you down. It's a frequency, people. The only reason people call me successful is because I've just tuned into a frequency. They have no idea what they're talking about. Johnny Wimbrey is successful. They have no idea what they're talking about. What they should be saying is, this guy had every reason to tune into the frequency of failure. He has every reason to be in prison with his brother right now. He has every reason to be a deadbeat dad. He has every reason. But the frequency of all of that, even though it's been around me my entire life, I don't hear it because I'm not tuned in. What are you tuning into, people? I desire that every single one of you that are listening to me right now, that you'll tune into the frequency of success. There's one other thing I want to leave you with, because I know this is heavy. I know it's a lot, but I want to uplift you just for a second before I turn it back over. I'm sitting in a chair right now. Chances are you're sitting somewhere. And if you're super excited, you're probably standing up. And this chair represents faith. When's the last time you walked into a room and you looked under the chair, you picked it up, you did this, you walked in and you're like, man, I'm sure this chair is going to hold me. It's going to hold me up. You know, am I going to hurt myself if I sat in it? When's the last time you did that? Probably never. How could you walk into a strange place you've never been to and you set your little happy butt in a chair that you've never sat in before? You have no history that this chair is going to hold you up. There's no factual information that says, Johnny, you can trust this chair. But we do it all day, every day. We walk in and we sit down, knowing 100% certain that the chair is going to hold us up. Some of you have more faith in a chair than you do your own abilities. This is a man-made object. You are a God-made object. Never put more faith in a God, in a man-made object than you do a God-made you. Just like you have faith in a chair, it's going to hold you up every time you sit in it. Every time you sit in a chair for the rest of your life, I want you to remember this. Wow, I really trusted this chair. Do I trust chairs more than I trust my own abilities? Do I put more faith into a man-made object than me, a God-made object? Listen, you make me a giant in your eyes. Johnny Wimbrey, Black Diamond, Johnny Wimbrey, best-selling author, Johnny Wimbrey, motivational speaker. See, you make me a giant in your eyes. Just like you make a chair a giant in your eyes. When you sit in a chair without checking it out, that's a lot of faith. It's a lot of faith that's going to hold you up. Why don't you have faith that you're going to hold you up? Johnny, I do want to swing the bat, but what do? You just start swinging. Well, what if it doesn't work? What if the chair doesn't work? Well, Johnny, I want to tune into the frequency of success, but get off your butt. Your butt is your foe. There is no but. I want to be successful. I want to tune into the frequency of success, and I'm going to swing the bat to prove it. That was a conversation of a friend. There's no buts. When you say but, you canceled everything that you said before that. You never walk into the room and say, I'm going to sit in that chair, but what if it doesn't work? Get off your butts and have faith in yourself. Swing the bat. Stay on the frequency of success. Eliminate as many foes in your life as you can starting today. Any person, place, or thing that's limiting your thinking, your ability, or your faith in yourself, you cut that off and you start marching down the street of success. It's a frequency that's always been around you. And I'm giving it back to you right now. Go swing the bat in June with a massive boom. Participate in what you say you want Ibüümerang to manifest for you. The frequency's all around you right now. It's waiting for you to tune back in. Go get it. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for having me. I'll turn it back over, I believe, to corporate. More importantly, guys, go swing, go swing, go swing, go swing, and stay on that frequency of success. Thank you, guys. God bless.
Wow. Johnny Wimbrey, thank you so much for that incredible high power training. All I'm going to say is everybody needs to watch this over and over again and send the link to everybody on your team so that they can see and hear what Johnny imparted to us today.
Thank you.
I have nothing to add. Zero. Mic drop.
Major. Happy anniversary, Johnny. Thank you for blessing us on the day that you were blessed. We appreciate you, man.
Awesome. God bless you guys, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, and thank you for all your prayers. My stepfather out of surgery. Everything went wonderful. Thank you, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys.
All right, we love it. Hey, before you go, I think we got to do that selfie, right?
Yep. Let's go.
All right.
At Wimbrey, tag me. Make sure you tag it.
All right, everybody get the screenshots? All right,
Love it.
Good stuff, good stuff.
All right.
All right, Mark, I think we got a couple of things to cover real quick, 3 minutes, and then we're out of here. Let's do it.
So right here, right now, you just heard an incredible training. July 1st, 9 a.m., next Wednesday, you're going to get some goods. You are going to get the goods from the Ibüümerang CEO himself, Mr. Holton Bugs. Do not, I repeat, do not miss this call. Get everybody on this call. You want to feel those vibrations of success? This is the call you guys need to be on because it's going to kick off your July and enable you to get to where you want to go and get some of those success vibrations.
We got some big things to tell you on the 1st of July. You cannot miss this. Your team can't miss it. Get them on to hear it from our CEO.
Okay. All right. And then a couple more things here, just some housekeeping. And that is the final episode of From Our Home to Yours is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Do not miss this episode. And today, We are wrapping out. Today is going to be incredible. It's noon with new Diamond Ambassador, Mr. David Hunt. You want to see somebody who's in the hunt? Mr. David Hunt is going after it right now. And not only that, he's in the top 50. I don't know what number he was, but he is out making it happen. 8 p.m. tonight, another English call with Mr. Michael Jets, Diamond Ambassador. And then the Spanish call this evening at 9 p.m. with Mr. Luis Ventura, Diamond Ambassador in Ibüümerang.
Diamond, diamond, diamond. There's no reason not to win big on Saturday. Swing the bat, folks, and get people on these calls. And make sure that you mark your calendar for July 1st with Holton Bugs.
You are host.
All right. Well, folks, I will tell you this. It's been a great Saturday. We will see you on the rest of our schedule. We'll see you on Wednesday the 1st with Holton Bugs. Let's rock and roll, everybody.
Love you guys.
Never check out, I'm not kid out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World series, world series, world series, world series. Run out the run. Yeah, the MVP, you know I ain't won. Black diamonds, yeah, they shine like the sun. Grand slam on the edge just because I was tired of balling on the budget, so I had to turn nothing to some. Seen the millions in my dreams and they coming. Only on runs, I don't do money. Take me out to the ball game. Write my name in the Hall of Fame. You know I work like every day, making money in every way. Money, I don't believe in the off season. Think you beating me? Well, keep dreaming. Sapphires, yeah, they keep gleaming. It takes two, so I keep beating. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World series, world series, world series, world series. Right now, yeah, take me to the ball game. World Series in the Hall of Fame. Got a bat in my right hand, swinging on my dreams to infinity. Hating on me cause I elevate. Came from the bottom, no resume. Today going better than yesterday. I got the juice, no lemonade. Made $1 million in 7 days. Bought a crib, yeah, upgraded. I'm going big cause I'm underrated. Knew I would win, had to be patient. Overdrive, yeah, I'm speed racing. Laid back like it's vacation. Doing good, but they stay hating. Yeah. Never strike out, I knock it out the park. Don't sit on the bench, yeah, you know that I start. Money come in, yeah, my team living large. My diamonds be shining, they glow in the dark. World series, world series, world series, world